Welcome to the AI for Oklahoma Classrooms podcast, a production of the Oklahoma State Department of Education's Office of AI and Digital Learning. I'm your host, Dr. Karen Leonard. I'm so glad you're here. We're starting this journey because we believe in the power of Oklahoma teachers. We know the passion you bring to your students, but we also know that Sunday night feeling, the mountain of grading, and the 3 different lesson plans you need for Monday morning. AI isn't here to replace the magic you bring to your classroom. It's here to be your ultimate teaching partner, helping you clear the busy work so you can get your weekends back and focus on what you love doing most, teaching. In our last episode, we explored how AI can serve as your personal audio aid, transforming standard lesson material into warm conversational audio scripts to support asynchronous learning and auditory preferences. Today, we're keeping our focus on core content accessibility, but we're shifting from the ear back to the page. We're diving into a strategy that makes you the ultimate modification maestro, using AI to instantly adjust the complexity of a single text across 5 different reading levels. Every educator knows the massive challenge of differentiation. You find an incredible article or a primary source document that perfectly aligns with your standards, but instantly realize it's going to frustrate your striving readers, while your advanced learners will breeze right through it without any growth. While we always want students to be able to read on level, sometimes they're not there yet and miss the content because they're overwhelmed with the reading level. In the past, creating 5 distinct versions of that reading passage meant hours of manually rewriting, hunting down synonyms, and simplifying syntax during your prep periods. It was an overwhelming administrative load that left teachers exhausted before the lesson ever began. This is where your AI intern changes the entire dynamic of lesson preparation. Because generative AI is a highly sophisticated pattern matcher, it excels at level-setting languages without losing the underlying substance of the material. Think of it as a specialized drafting assistant whose sole job is to remove the text barriers for your students. After you feed a reading passage into a chatbot, you provide the core curriculum, and the AI handles the heavy lift of adjusting lexile ranges, sentence structures, and vocabulary density. In less than a minute, you can generate 5 separate tiers of the exact same text, from an early elementary level up to an advanced high school layout. This process doesn't mean lowering the bar or watering down your expectations. It means building custom structural ramps so that every single student can access the exact same rigorous content at their own developmental level. While this capability is incredibly fast, our core rule remains completely non-negotiable. You are the head chef, and AI is merely your kitchen apprentice. AI models operate on language probabilities. They do not possess a true understanding of educational standards, context, or student emotional needs. When you use an AI tool to level text, you must act as the ultimate quality controller. Check the outputs to ensure the historical or scientific facts remain fully intact across all 5 versions. Look at the specific vocabulary words the AI highlighted or modified, and make sure they align with the explicit learning targets you've set for your class. You bring the professional expertise, the local perspective, and the human oversight. AI simply handles the repetitive layout work, so you can focus on direct student mentorship. For our educators in smaller or rural Oklahoma districts, this efficiency is an absolute lifesaver. When you're the only instructor covering multiple grade levels or multiple subject preps in a single afternoon, true differentiation can feel like an unreachable ideal. AI acts as a force multiplier for your classroom, operating like a digital co-teacher that never runs out of energy. If you're leading a combined or mixed ability class, you can take one central article, such as a piece on Oklahoma's unique geographic regions or local agricultural innovations, and instantly generate a visual glossary for your English language learners. a streamlined version for your Tier 2 readers, and an enriched extension piece for your high achievers. It allows you to build a comprehensive learning buffet where every student feels supported and challenged, all without burning through your evenings or prep time. At the end of every episode, we end with a tomorrow morning test, one specific actionable AI win you can use in your classroom the very next day. I call this episode's test the 5-tier text challenge. First, select one primary source document, article, or textbook passage that you plan to read with your students this week. Open your favorite chatbot and paste the text. Type in this prompt: I'm an Oklahoma educator. Please analyze this text and provide 5 distinct versions of it, ranging from a 3rd grade reading level to an 8th grade reading level. Keep the core facts and key concepts identical in all versions, but adjust the sentence structure and vocabulary complexity. Then review the variations, select the tiers that match your current classroom data, and print them out. You'll find that an assignment that used to take an entire evening to differentiate now takes less than 3 minutes, giving you your personal time back. That's it for this episode. You're now using AI to orchestrate seamless differentiation, ensuring that every learner has an authentic gateway into your curriculum while protecting your own mental energy. In our next episode, we're shifting our focus from curriculum design over to student processing by looking at the Socratic tutor method, explaining how to teach our students to guide AI to ask them leading questions for deep processing rather than just hunting for fast answers. Thank you for joining me for this episode of AI for Oklahoma Classrooms, brought to you by the OSDE's Office of AI and Digital Learning. If you found today's episode helpful, please share it with a colleague who could use a little more time back in their day. Remember this: AI lightens the load. You bring the heart, the expertise, and make the impact in your classroom. See you next time.